Okay. Yeah, you're here. Welcome.
You're here.
I'm here. That has taken some effort over the last few weeks. So thank y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you, and welcome to the last day of 2023. Glad you're here. So happy New Year. We're about to launch ourselves into a new beginning, because that's what a new year is. It's a new beginning. So you are preparing yourself for a new beginning. So as we move through the day today, we're going to do a very special ceremony. We're going to do the burning bowl. And burning bowl is about release. Release so that what? There's room for new beginnings for us. So we're going to, we're going to do our format a little differently today. Some of the things we do at the end, typically we're going to do at the beginning, so we can just do the burning bowl, and when we complete that, we're complete today. Okay? So with that said, I'm going to start us off with an intention. And our intention says we cannot attain the presence of God because we're already totally in the presence of God. What is absent is awareness. It's a Richard Rohr quote. But we can't attain something that we're already in. Meaning what? We've already attained it. It is us. It's about gaining that awareness. So today, part of this ceremony is about that awareness and that recognition within each and every one of us. So we do our opening statement today. I know we like to just read things by rote memory, and we don't even know what we said, and we get done and move on to the next thing. So today, just to aggravate some of you, I'm going to have you repeat after me today. Okay? So let's do it this way. So repeat after me. There is only one presence and one power.
There is only one presence and one power.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe. God, the good, the omnipotent.
There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe. God, the good, the omnipotent.
So, feel that. There's a different energy than just reading that rotely. So even when we do it in the future, you can just read it continuously, but connect with what it's saying, what it's affirming, that awareness that it's claiming in each of us. Dave, if you'd come forward and read our daily word, and we didn't get you a microphone, so you'll have to project.
Well, I can do it. I was a teacher.
You stand close, maybe my mic will help pick you up too.
Okay,
For Zoom.
sounds good. Okay, today is Sunday, December 31st, 2023. And our, I guess you'd say, motto for today maybe, would be let go and let God. With a grateful heart, I bid the new year farewell. As the year draws to a close, I reflect upon the joyful times as well as the lower points of the past several months. In a prayerful moment of contemplation, I feel gratitude as I accept it all. I may have laughed and cried, celebrated and grieved, but I made it. As days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, I have met the year's events with faith and have grown resilient. Now it's time for me to let it all go as I prepare to begin again. I take the lessons of the past 12 months, their joys, their sorrows, and prepare myself for the new year. I let go and let God as I spiritually surrender my hopes and dreams and even my fears. I am divinely guided and infinitely blessed as I step boldly and bravely into a new year that is mine to live to the fullest. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord. Psalm 4:5.
Thank you, Dave. Let go and let God. Yes. And that's most certainly part of our theme today too, is let go and let God. We're going to do our reminders today, and that is next Sunday we're doing the White Stone ceremony, which to me goes hand in hand with what we're doing today. Today is about the release, and next Sunday is about that claiming what 2024 will be for us with the White Stone ceremony. And after the White Storm, yeah, it could be a white storm, but a White Stone ceremony, we're going to take down our beautiful Christmas decorations, but we're also going to continue to do a little of the declutter here. We will not spend hours and hours at that, but we'll do that and focus on that as intensely for a little bit and then move on.
And that's actually January the 7th.
Yeah.
And January 6th, on Saturday, is True's going to have his sound
Thank you.
healing event.
Thank you. You know what? I went and checked that. That's how well my check-in worked out, didn't I? Because I went to 6 doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that 6 looks so good up there.
But yes, Drew's doing his on the 6th. Brittany tells us that Wednesday Wellness will be this Wednesday this week, and then she's going to actually move to Monday nights. And it'll be much more of there'll still be some consistency in the process, but there'll also be a little more focus on self-care practices and opening that up. So that will not be this coming week, but the second week of January, but that'll change it too.
Russ, I'd just like to plug that. It's she has managed to pull together a wonderful group, and we do Reiki and sound healing at the end, and it is a drop-in. You don't have to come all the time, but Brittany it's just inspiring to see a young person be able to do this. So just plug that.
She's been doing a good job. Let me mention Tuesday, we'll also have oneness for anyone who might be interested. I think we'll do that consistently for a while and see what develops. And I have been talking about an event at Unity Village for this next month, one day from now, starting at January 11th. We've moved that to February. So it'll be February 8th through, I think, the 11th. It's a 4-day, 3.5-day event. And if you're interested, talk to me, or we'll have some things on the internet put out.
Okay.
Thank you. So speak to Chris about that. And Tuesday is at what time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go ahead and do our giving, our offering. Because this has been a season that for so many of us, you've been giving, haven't you? You've been giving presents. You've been giving of your presence. with family, with friends. And we're going to continue as our last offering of 2023. That take in hand that you may be giving today. If you've mailed in, then hold in mind, know that you can go online at unitylr.org and can make your gift there as well. But just hold in hand, hold in heart, and know that what you share touches this community. So as we begin our burning bowl ceremony, and we'll start here with a song. In some ways, this song just tells us what we're going to be doing today. So give a listen. This is actually the music director at Unity of Las Cruces.
Oh, neat.
Time to clean house, time to wipe the slate. Get rid of old baggage and old dead weight. Stop worrying about the world that might have been. Shake off the dust and let the light shine in. Little voices in my head always putting me down. They're heading for the fire, getting run out of town. I won't wait for them to dwindle, I won't wait for them to taper. Gonna write them all down on a little piece of paper and throw it in the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Anything that isn't gonna lift my soul, I throw it in the burning bowl. Fear of the future, obsession with the past, all night rambles through the looking glass. Think about what people think about me. No more weaving my own cage, I'm gonna set myself free. Starting each day with a scowl and a curse, hating my life until here comes the hearse. Digging myself deeper, ever deeper in the hole. I'm tossing all of that into the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Anything that isn't gonna lift my soul, throw it in the burning bowl. To the fire with the things that would make my heart harden. Give me peace, give me love, and I'll put them in the garden. With the earth and the rain and the breeze and the sun, I remember all my blessings and I count them every one. Fear may be here, but it's not insurmountable. With courage I can face scary things uncountable. All the paper tigers are heading for the vapor when I write their name on a little piece of paper and throw it in the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Anything that isn't gonna lift my soul, throw it in the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Throw it in the burning bowl. Anything that isn't gonna lift my soul, throw it in the burning bowl.
So let's open our ceremony with a prayer. So if you'd like to join me, if you want to close your eyes or just soften your gaze and just relax. whatever the activity that's been taking place this month, whatever thoughts and concerns you've had for today, just allow those to sit to the side of you. And know that in this universe, there's a presence and a power. This presence and power we call by many names. We can call it God. We can call it divine, universe. We can call it Allah. We can call it that stuff that feels, and makes up, and ignites the existence that we have. And this divine intelligence, this one presence, this one power that permeates all, that is all, in it is contained all the potential, all the future possibilities, all that has arisen and will arise is contained in this divine mind. And we are contained in that divine mind. And within us is that same potential. All the questions that we ask arise from that divine awareness. But the answers lie there as well. So you and I have that intelligence, that knowledge, that creativity, that ingenuity, that imagination, all that allows us to seek out and unfold in our own lives exactly what we desire, what we want to be filled with, and what we want to feel in our existence. And knowing that whatever the potential is, we are that potential, you and I. And being that that potential rests within us and is us and is expressing through us as us, then you and I can accomplish whatever we set our minds to. The peace that we want in our inner world, the peace that we want in our outer world. We have all that's needed to reach out and be a contributory factor in seeing that that happens in us, around us. The world responds to us. We are that same divine mind expressing individually. In our awareness of this, we celebrate and give thanks. Thanks to that awareness is deepening. And at each breath, we step a little deeper, spread our arms a little wider into the full experience of the awareness of our divine self. And we say thank you. Thank you to ourself for being willing, able, and actually taking the action to move us into that awareness. And thank you that we have a family to come be a part of at Unity of Little Rock that allows us to explore, to play, to do what we need to deepen that awareness. And we give thanks that we can come here today and release what stands in the way, to allow the fire to burn away all that is not what lifts our soul. And so it is. Amen. Morning, Beverly. You know, we can use our thoughts and our time and our energy to distract us and keep us away from who we are. That busy stuff that keeps us focused. But if we want to soar in our life, then we want to release what stands in the way. In some ways, we want to release what holds us down, what anchors us down and prevents us from spreading those wings and soaring greatly, magnificently. And as we do that, then we have the freedom to experience that insight and intelligence that's already dwelling within us. Just like our original Richard Rohr quote, that presence is already here. We don't have to go get it somewhere and bring it back and stuff it in. It's here. We want to release that which in some way hinders us from expressing that awareness, that experience. Our daily word, use the word faith in there today, the day read for us. Richard Lynch, who's a reverend and an author from the 20th century in Unity, writes that faith is a kind of knowledge based on trust, a positive belief in what we judge to be true. Really to believe is to have, for faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction that unseen things must become tangible. That unseen things must become tangible. And Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, he described faith this way. Faith is a deep inner knowing that that which is sought is already ours for the taking. He also said our faith is built up through denial of all doubt and fear. So in the burning bowl ceremony, we're going to, in some ways, deny that doubt, that fear, whatever it is that we're using in our life to hold us back, to hold us down. And as we release, we're going to release it into fire. And fire has been symbolic since the beginning of time, of cleansing. That you release it and it allows that flame to actually consume, and then through the smoke to allow it to drift away, to become no longer a part of who you are. And there's I know some of you've heard this one, but it's a Chinese Buddhist story, and it's about scholar Tokusan, and Tokusan is one of those, he knows it all fellas. Okay, he's got knowledge and opinions about the Dharma, and he goes to Rutan and asks about Zen. And somewhere during their conversation, Rutan is refilling Tokusan's teacup, and he keeps filling it, and he keeps filling it till it overflows, and the tea starts running out on the table. And Tokusan jumps up and goes, "Ha, stop! The cup is full." And Rutan says, "Exactly. Your cup is full. You're filled with so many thoughts, so many ideas that there's no room for anything else." So today, we're going to empty that cup. Empty that cup so that there's room, in our case, not for something to come externally and fill us in, but there's room for that which is already there, our essence, to be expressed, to move forward, to move out, to grow into our life. As we start, I'm going to invite us to read another affirmation together. And read it slowly. Read it slowly so that you can comprehend what you're reading. So together, Today I release what I don't want. I let go and let God do the work in this sacred experience. In this, I am healed and renewed. I open my heart to love, and I am blessed with peace, joy, and harmony. So I know some of you have done the burning bowl before, but for those of you who hadn't or want a refresher, it's quite simple. You have an envelope. If you open up that envelope, there's a wee little piece of paper. Somebody hold up that one. Jeannie's holding up. So it's small. In a moment, I'm going to play a song, and during that song, I want you just to relax into what is it that you want to release. And that can be, that can be the relationships you've struggled with this year. That can be thoughts and belief systems that you know you have. That can be pain, sorrow, grief, things that you know have been impacting your life this year that in some ways, you know, are holding you down. And as you write those on that paper, we'll then come forward and we'll use our bowl here and we'll have our flame lit, and you'll simply, as you release by lighting that paper, and that paper's flash paper, so that means it will flash, okay? It'll be done in a second for you. So it won't burn you, but just know, light it, release it. You can drop it into the bowl just right here beside where the candle is. But as you release it, know that it is being carried away. Lift it out. But I invite you in that moment to also be aware of how you feel. Feel about whatever it is you're releasing, the emotions that you feel around that. Feel that in that moment and know that that emotion is there and honor it, but that it too is being released, set free. Then as you move back to your seat, we'll have another affirmation that I invite you, as others are coming forward, that you just sit and contemplate on that affirmation as well. Are there any questions about the process? Then let's start with a little song here. So you know what to expect. I invite you just one at a time, come forward. Just, as I said, feel and experience what you want to release. And know that in that flame, in that discharge, that cleansing is taking place. always a troublemaker.
Release the building. I'm only trying to burn the place down. Release it, selling it, so.
It went its own way.
It's all right.
Just because I did.
And we got everyone correct. So I invite us, let's read this affirmation together as well. Together, easily, gracefully, I release the past so that I am free in this moment for all that is possible now. The next part I'm going to give you a little silence, and then I'm going to play a song. Take this page, and some treat it different ways. You can take it and write it as a letter to yourself, so that you could have been on music. Write a letter to yourself. What's your expectations? Those positive expectations for this year to come. But you also can just write to yourself, what's your goals? What your intention is for this coming year. And that could be statements. You can write a whole page. You can write just words. This is relevant for you. What your intention is for this year to come. As you've released, what is going to be expressed? How are you going to express? Who are you going to be in 2024? Then you can take these with you, or if you want to, seal them in your envelope and just put your own name on it. Then we will hold it till next year, hopefully.
Yeah. I had them from
Why don't you put your name and address on it? So if we can mail it, we may mail it. So that you can read it in the future, to see where you are, where you've come in this experience. So thank you today for being a part of the Burning Bowl ceremony of letting go and letting God, to letting that which you are grow in the awareness and be freed. I always come back to that word, loosed on the world. You are being loosed on the world. And as you drop away that which is not the truth of your being, what is left is that presence. And that awareness continues to expand and grow in all of us. Let's do our prayer of protection closed. And again, slowly, feel it and relate to each line today. Together, the light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. I am divine. So thank y'all. Thanks for being here and being a part of this and participating. Again, next week is the White Stone Ceremony, as well as our other announcements that we made that are taking place during the week. Come and be a part of that. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, as well as the new year 2024. Yeah. So thank you.